goodness. Again, she's been in business not for a super long time. It's only been since April of this year. And the way that she works her social media, I'm just in awe, because she's such a natural at connecting with people, at doing posts that don't feel spammy at all, but are like, oh my gosh, I want to know this girl and I'm curious about that product. And so I would love to welcome Courtney to our chat tonight. And can you tell us a little bit about what your business looks like? Like, what percentage of your business is online? What percentage is in person? What does that look like for you?
It's actually kind of 50-50. So I feel like I prefer to do in-home parties. I think that they're so much more fun. And you kind of make more money doing it that way too. But I feel like I can reach a whole different group of people online. So even just getting leads, booking other parties. So they both really go hand in hand to me. So I try to keep it 50-50 balance, because I have found that maybe one is like an instant money in your pocket, where online might be like something, a word I can't think of, but it's really I can't think of the word, but it generates other stuff. So it's not like an instant gratification deal online. And I feel like I thought that maybe, I could make way more money online. You can't initially, but if you put the work into it and you put in that drive and ambition, I feel like it does pay out at the end.
And I love that you said that, because I think sometimes, especially brand new consultants that are like, I want to work online exclusively or mostly online, which you can do. But just like, for a lot of consultants, your in-person business doesn't necessarily take off right away. Though those parties, if you can get parties right away, you're right, you can get money in your pocket. It takes time to build that up. It takes time to build your audience. It takes time, to really get into your flow. But absolutely, I can be in front of 10 people or 15 people at a show. I can be in front of hundreds, when I go live in my VIP group. And, now every time I do like a live sale in my VIP, it's at least $1,000, if not multiple thousands of dollars for like 30 to 45 minutes of my time, so thank you for saying that. Be patient, ladies. It does pay off. Yeah. Yep. Oh, I'm losing my light again. But yeah, those, if you do want that instant gratification, those in-person parties are where it's at for sure. So tell us a little bit about your, where your sales are coming from so far this year. What percentage of your sales have been in your VIP group?
I don't know the actual number, but I would say close to 40%. I know it's not exactly 50-50, but it's high. It's higher up there.
And how are you selling online primarily? Are you doing parties? Are you doing product features? Are you doing one-on-one conversations with people? What does that look like?
Okay, so it started off really rough. I ended up getting people into my group and nobody was participating. Maybe some people would be like, oh my God, she's live, and they would watch or whatever. And I would say, hey, say hi to them. And so I was like, what is the deal? And so I know most of these people that were initially in my VIP group, right? Because they're your friends that you initially invited to them or invited to it. And I was like, okay, they probably feel like I'm just being corporate or something. So I was like, I'm cutting it out and we're going to do everything my way. So that looked more like really rambunctious. Like I started to use the products on live videos, whether it was putting one of my girlfriends in my frequent flyers. She's 300 pounds. So we hooked that baby right up in my garage and threw her in there and she flew away. It was great. And so people liked that. People liked that it wasn't it was entertaining, I think.
Yeah.
I took that and I ran and I was like, okay, this is great. So then I would start sprinkling in a little bit of, here's the product of the day. And it would be like skinny dip when we had skinny dip. So I got into the bathtub of my house and full clothes, like all black, head to toe. And I just poured the skinny dip all over my body and turned the shower on in my clothes. And it was really good. It was really fun. And I sold all of them that I had in stock because I knew that it was going out of whatever. So I sold all 6 of them. So I kind of sell stuff that way. So I don't really, oftentimes will direct people to my website, but I feel like I'm also selling more so stuff that I have in my inventory. So it's easier for me to just ship it out to them.
Yes. And I'm gonna, for people that are new with Pure Romance, or maybe you're new to the online stuff, there's really 2 main ways that you're gonna do your online sales. You're gonna do it through your personal website, which is cool because, you know, people shop there, Pure Romance ships it directly to them, you just get a commission check. Or you can do it boutique style, which is where you're showing products that you are gonna ship directly to your clients that you have in stock. Now there's pros and cons to each. You know, when you shop through Pure Romance directly or have them shop through Pure Romance directly, it's easy. But it also is less personal. It also is going to probably be less money. And sometimes I'm okay with that because I'm like, I want to go on a date with my husband and, you know, let stuff run itself. But if you do it boutique style, a lot of times there is some magic to, oh my gosh, I've got 7 of these available, you know, and or even showing, you know, the product that you have. Oh my gosh, look what I've got back here. I'll send it out to you tomorrow. There's some kind of magic in that. And so you'll find that a lot of consultants who are doing a lot of online business through their VIPs especially are doing it more of a boutique style, and it's totally up to you. But a lot of us do a combo of it too, which I certainly do, and it sounds like Courtney is as well. Would you agree that you make more when you're doing the boutique, or not necessarily?
Yeah. I'm glad you asked because, and in the short term, yes, I make more doing a boutique style, but in the long term, if anybody ever purchases anything from my website, I send them out a thank you card, like a handwritten thank you. Every single person. I've sent out over 200, I promise.
Wow.
And I will put in, so based off of what they purchased, I'll put in a little foil packet of something that might go along with that. And if it's something that nothing of the foil packets would go along with, then I send out like Flirt or the Afterglow. You know what I mean? Like I'm just trying to get that out there too. And then I also, in my VIP group, anytime somebody posts a before and after picture, a photo of them in lingerie, or even just a photo of them with the product that they purchased, I also send them another freebie, like a foil packet or something.
Awesome. And so you're really having it's almost like have it, love it, but like to a whole new level where people are sharing what their results are with a product. And so just to clarify, when someone orders on your website, then you're going in and turn sending them a personalized thank you, even if it's gone through the website, with a foil pack so that they know that a real person.
Yes. And I say, thank you for supporting my business. I hope you love whatever you bought. Like I'll name it maybe, unless it's something that sounds really weird. And then I say, here's a cute little Afterglow. You can use it on your chest or wherever you want to put it. And again, thank you. Reach out. And then I put my business card in there too. And I say, reach out if you need any future orders or questions, or if you want to book your own ladies' night.
I love it. Oh my gosh. What are some other little tips that you have for people that are wanting to step up their social media game that's been working well for you?
Back when I was trying to get everybody to communicate more, like on there and post and whatever, and building it up, so I do this religiously now, once a month. I make sure that it's different every month, but also like boiled down to it the same. So I do so the first one was, if you invite 10 people to my group, I can see who invites who. They don't have to accept it. Mm-hmm. But if you invite them, I can see that you invited them. I write your name down, we'll spin for, and I think I gave away a free coochie. Okay, so then the next month, after those, maybe, let's say 15 people invited 10, that's 150 people invited. Let's say only 30 of them actually accepted the invite. So now I have an extra 30 people in my group.
Yeah.
Then I do another one. Okay, so now I want to, I looked at, so in your VIP group, you can look at your contributions. There's margins in there too. So it has like ages. So I saw that I was heavily in the 20s to 30s age range, and I wanted to get more of that 40, 50, 60 age range in my VIP group. So I went live and I said, invite 15 of your girlfriends that are over the age of 45, and you get one entry for every 15, whatever. Okay, so then let's say like 300 people invite people. Let's say only 40 of them actually accept the invite. okay, now I have an extra 40 people. So I'm kind of like continuing to do that each month, because each month I have new people that have friends too.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. And so what is your VIP group currently number wise? How's that looking?
I think it's 850.
Awesome. And that's incredible. I mean, for only having been in business since April,
Yeah.
pretty good. That's pretty
It
awesome.
was a slow start though.
Yeah. And that's good to hear, I think, because a lot of gals are like, oh my gosh, I'm just getting started. I've got 20 people or 50 people in my VIP group. But I think, the key is consistency, as you said, and making sure that you're constantly looking for ways to leverage the group and growing your group, too. So I love
Mhm.
doing that and being super savvy and getting the participants involved in growing. Recruiting. So your team has grown like crazy this year, and most of it has happened through your VIP. Can you share a little bit about that? Oh,
Yeah, actually. So I want to say all of my recruits have been through my VIP. They have been women that have just watched. Some of them have reached out to me directly. Some of them are people that I know would be really good at this. Not that I didn't think the people that reached out to me wouldn't be good at it, but there was just like, I would see them posting and they're frequent customers of mine. And I was like, dude, you should think about this. And so they're seeing me throw people into my sex swing, and then seeing me um, having fun. Like, I'm having fun. I have a baby, so I have a lot of time that is directed towards her. And I run my own business other than this. And so I'm busy. And people know that about me because I post that on my personal page. And so the people in my VIP group see that too. And they're like, well, if she's busy, I could probably still do this too. And it's like, yes, you can. It's so easy. Like, it's 8:30 right now, and I'm doing it right now. You know what I
yes,
mean?
yes, yeah, yeah. And I think a lot of times, I mean, that can even be more inspirational than someone who's doing this as a career, because people see themselves in and juggling all these different roles, versus someone who maybe is exclusively pure romance. And so I love sharing stories about people that have made it happen while juggling a lot of different things, for sure. That's awesome. Okay, so anything else that you'd like to share with the group? And we're going to open up for Q&A after we chat with Megan here. I don't see Mariah on yet, so I'll have to have her come back and go live. Anything else you'd like to share? Or any must-dos or tips or things that are sabotaging, or what else do we need to know?
I don't think anything really is sabotaging, because I feel like you can come back from just about anything in a business like this. But just do it. Like, my motto is 100% committed, 0% attached to the outcome. Always and forever.